ASMR. Take two.
Life can get pretty hectic. Like a series of waves crashing with no end in sight, sometimes you have to roll with the punches. It can be cold, it can be wet, it can be uncomfortable, but it cannot be undone. It must be accomplished. When it comes to training to work towards your goals, rest is for the weak and movement is medicine. Though not all of us are trying to be champions, we all have a duty to ourselves, to take care of ourselves as though we belong to someone else. Our bodies are a true blessing, so make sure you take care of yours every single day. It's all we got. Episode 2. Alright guys, so we're going to be going over countering with our uppercuts, right? The uppercut is a short-range defensive weapon, right? Meaning you don't throw it naked, right? There's one of two scenarios where you want to throw that uppercut. Scenario number one, you're beating your opponent up, right? And he's shelled up in the corner like this. He's not really liking it. He's not giving you anything defensive back. You're kind of just beating him up. If he's going to give you this, throw that uppercut down the middle, that clear opening, or you can slip their jabs, right? So typically, they'll be throwing a jab, cross. You can slip the cross on the outside if it's an open stance. If it's a closed stance, same thing, but you're throwing that uppercut over here, right? But the uppercut is a short-range defensive weapon. Never throw it naked. Always throw it to either counter a punch, right? So they throw a jab, you're slipping an uppercut here, or you're beating them up and you're finishing the deal. Your uppercut. Alright guys, we're going to be going over that overhand punch. Everyone and their sister has typically seen this punch, either drunk at a bar. I call it the swimmer, right? This is the punch for people who don't know how to fight, who want to put you out because they're mad, right? You don't want to get hit by that, but if you want to hit somebody like that in a professional setting, what you want to do is understand this. The human eye is a ball, right? Meaning it can't see something coming straight to it, right? Your perception is spherical, right? So you want to use your straight punches to get your opponent looking over here. Right, as I angle off, hopefully I'm still in frame, we are moving our opponent's eyes to get them to look over here. That way, in the corner of their eye, they cannot see this coming, right? Your overhand, you never throw naked. It's a fight-ending punch. Sometimes it doesn't always, so you have to keep your hands back up, but that's everything you need to know about the overhand. Alright guys, we're going to be going over 3 exercises that are going to help you lose weight, that incorporate both real boxing training and also start shedding that unwanted poundage in a way that actually makes sense, alright? Our first drill is our line drill. So we want to go up to our line. I'm using this mat to represent a line. Obviously this is the line. We have just our straight punches, right? We're going to be standing with our opposite foot and throwing our opposite punch, right? So it's going to look like this. Right, that's exercise number 1. All right guys, our second exercise, we want to find a bench, a box, something to sit on that is sturdy, which is about knee height, all right? You want to find a bag. I got this one, good old-fashioned Century. All right, we want to leave it right here. Bring our bench right up to it. In this case, I have a cardboard box. That's all you really need, all right? You want to line it up straight. That way you're in a squatted position. You want to come up, forcing your legs to engage all of its muscles. You want your glutes engaged, you want your quads engaged. This is gonna force your BMR into overdrive to start using fat for energy, all right? We come up here, hook, 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 right? Right, if we wanna go hard, hook, hook, back down, right? But this forces our leg muscles to do their job, right? Same thing, when you're just squatting, doing a seated squat position, locking your legs in this sort of 90 degree with your body forces your kinetic change on the posterior end to be engaged when you're throwing that punch, all right? Our last drill, right? I don't like to tell people, you know, do whatever you want on the bag. all right? We wanna keep our brain engaged, right? This is gonna help us for two reasons. One, when we're under a high pressure situation, it's very common for us to just do whatever we want, right? So staying mentally engaged when we're sweating, when we're working hard, is going to force us to actually be mentally engaged when we're in a real fight or in a stressful situation in life, right? So the combo is kinetically aligned to make sense, all right? Meaning every following punch, your body should be lined up to throw it, so it shouldn't feel that weird, all right? We're going to go jab, cross, hook, hook, jab, cross, hook, hook. And see how I'm moving my feet with it? I'm incorporating my whole body. I'm not just throwing chest punches, I'm moving my whole body into it, all right? That's how we stay shredded. That's how we work hard, all right? We don't want to just throw half-ass punches where we can risk hurting our joints, right? We're throwing jab, cross, hook, hook, right? We don't want to be doing that. We want to be tight with it. We want to have elbows pointed down, thumbs up, jab, cross, hook, hook, jab, cross, hook, hook, jab, cross, hook, hook, jab, cross, hook, hook. All right? Those are your 3 drills. Enjoy.